Good afternoon, fellow educators. My respect to the top management of our division. My greetings to the North District PSDSS, Dr. Bernie Laranjo and Ma'am Lisa Valduesa, to the school heads, to the elementary and secondary teachers of the North District. I am Rani May Villanos Pinheiro. I am hoping that I can impart you a lecture workshop that is meaningful and worth of your time. My assigned topic alongside with Sir Guitarte is about Google Classroom. Now, this topic has been discussed by Sir Apilan, and in order for us to widen our perspective, I have prepared subtopics which are also essential to us teachers in this new normal. Let us start. Welcome to this session. The agenda are: first, why use education technology? Second, overview of G Suite for education. Third, most essential Google apps for teachers. Fourth, Google Classroom as platform for online learning delivery. Let us start with the first. Why use education technology? Because technology impacts almost every element of our society. And in the future, the world our students will live in will be even more powered by technology in ways we can't predict. In our rapidly changing society, it is essential that we educate students how to think critically about information in digital world as well as how to use new technologies. Therefore, education technology must be a fundamental part of how to educate the next generation. So here in the picture, who can relate? This is a teacher practically doing a lot of things on hand, left and right. So technology isn't going to change the fact that teaching is an incredibly hard job, but it can help make a teacher's job easier. How? Using technology to automate many of the tasks that take up a teacher's precious time can help them focus on what's important: the learners, our pupils, and students. Education technology tools can help teachers with grading, providing feedback, responding to emails, organizing materials, maintaining contact with families, and finding engaging material for students. So let us now proceed to the second topic, which is the G Suite for education. So what are these applications surrounding the Google? Let us find out. What is Google Apps? It is a large suite of powerful applications, all web-based, nothing to install, accessible anywhere through the web, provided by Google for free to schools, can be branded with your school's domain. So in our case, we have our DepEd account. The Google ecosystem. The Google tools are all connected under one umbrella account. This allows for using all tools with one login. This allows for easy interaction crossover between the various tools. For example, embed your Google form in a Google site, send all results of a Google form to a Sheets, document, and etc. So what are the core products? We have the Gmail, Contacts, Vault, Groups, Calendar, Drive, Documents, Slides, Sheets, Forms, Drawings, Sites, Classroom, and Hangouts. We will not discuss it thoroughly, but only those essential to us teachers. So once you log in your DepEd account, you can readily see the Google applications here. So the additional Google services, we have the Blogger, the Chrome, Analytics, Books, Maps, News, Voice, Google+, YouTube, and much more. So we have here the Productivity Office Suite. This is the counterpart of the Microsoft Office. So the Google Docs is known for as MS Word, the Google Sheets as MS Excel, the Google Slides as PowerPoint, Gmail Calendar for Outlook, the Hangouts for Skype, the Google Drive as OneDrive. So why Google Apps? It can access anywhere and anytime. Compatibility, frequent updates, easy but powerful, centrally managed, modular, and free. It has the ability to share documents and data with others. It can collaborate with colleagues. Students work on group projects, share hangouts and forms with users. Students can digitally turn in documents which you can grade and comment on. So I have here the illustration of Google Apps. So once you will use any of the application, the output will be stored in the Google Drive, and then the documents will turn into Google Docs, the presentation as Google Slide, the spreadsheet as Google Sheet, and then the forms as Google Forms. Now, it can be used as collaboration for your co-teachers and the students or pupils. And most importantly, it is paperless. Now, what are the capabilities of Google Apps? It can transform how educators and students learn, work, and innovate together with free, secure tools from G Suite for Education. Now, what are these capabilities? The first one, we have communicate your way. Connect your classroom with email, chat, and video. So these applications can be used, the Gmail, the Meet, the chat, and for the second one, we can collaborate anywhere, co-edit documents, spreadsheets, and presentations in real time. So we can use the docs, slides, sheets, drive, Jamboard. For the third one, you can organize your tasks, build to-do lists, create task reminders, and schedule meetings. So you can make use of the Keep and the calendar. The fourth one, we can manage our classroom simply. We can create classes, make assignments, give quizzes, and save time grading. So we are going to discuss this later. We can use the classroom, assignments, and form. Now let us proceed to the third topic, the most essential Google apps for teachers. Now among the applications, we have here the top 7 which are really useful to us teachers. The first one is the Gmail, because we have been really using our email in sending reports, attaching files to our school head and supervisor's account. The second one, the Google form. We have been using this in filling out attendance or evaluation form in every webinars we attended. The third one, the Google Docs. If we want a collaboration from our co-teachers and our students, we can make use of this. For the Google Slide, if we have existing PowerPoint presentation, you can open it here in the Google Slide. For the Google Sheet, this is very helpful in making our WHLP. Then the sixth one, the Google Drive, it was discussed earlier by Sir Yapak. So all our outputs will be saved here in the Google Drive. For the Google Classroom, here, this is very useful in our times like this. So we will be discussing this later on. Now, what are the capabilities of those applications? The first one, we have Gmail. It has unlimited storage, labels, filters, search, conversation view, text voice, and video chat, contacts, and logs. The second one, we have Google Forms. We can create surveys, quizzes, and forms. 9 type of questions. Can insert images and videos, can be anonymous, or can collect usernames. Share online for others to complete. Collect data in spreadsheet, can auto-grade with Flubaroo add-on. For the Google Documents, it is powerful word processor. It can collaborate with others. Revision history is available. Can add comments, built-in research feature, use powerful add-ons, upload existing documents from Word, export in common formats from Word, PDF, text, and etc. For the Google Slides, we have powerful multimedia slideshow program. It can collaborate with others. Animations and transitions are available. Embed images, videos, and more. It can upload existing documents from PowerPoint. Export in common formats, example from PowerPoint and PDF. We have here the Google Sheet. It is a powerful spreadsheet program. It can collaborate with others. Graphing and charting is available. Many formulas, sorting and filtering, use powerful add-ons, upload existing documents from Excel, export in common formats from Excel PDF, CSV, and etc. For the Google Drive, it is a platform whereby file storage and synchronization is possible. It is an online storage that allows users to store and keep their documents in the cloud. Other than just storing files, Google Drive also allows its users to edit their files or even collaborate with other users. This has been very useful to us nowadays. All our needed reports and outputs will be submitted through Google Drive. Now, let us Come now to the Google Classroom. It can create online classroom site, private to you and the students, discussion stream for class, assign, collect, and grade student work, and automatic sharing and organizing of. So we have two types of learning online. The first one, it is called synchronous. Synchronous learning is online or distance education that happens in real time, often with a set class schedule and required login times. So we can make use of the Google Meet here in meeting up with our students. Asynchronous. This is a learning does not require real-time interaction. Instead, content is available online for students to access when it best suits their schedules, and assignments are completed to deadlines. We have finally come to our last topic, the Google Classroom. Now, I am aware that most of us have already created classes in the Google Classroom, but it was not utilized because our students have chosen the modular learning delivery. But shout out to our senior high school in Sikayab National High School who were able to use the Google Classroom as a synchronous delivery of the lesson. So now I will be refreshing our memory on how to navigate the Google Classroom. So is your laptops ready? So we can start. So the first one, I will show you how to access the Google Classroom and create class. Second, you familiarize Google Classroom environment. The third, add another Google class. Fourth, invite students and co-teachers. So let us now start our hands-on by opening a web browser. So we'll choose Google Chrome and then make sure that you are logged in with your DepEd account. So this is my personal account. I will switch to my DepEd account. So once it is open, you can easily access the applications that we have discussed earlier, and then we click the classroom icon. So as you can see, I have already created my grade 11 class for my empowerment technology subject. So this is basically the environment of the Google Classroom. So we have four tabs. We have stream. You can communicate with your class here. You can announce something to your class. And then for the classwork, it is here. You can create assignments and questions. Use topics to organize classwork into modules or units. This will be demonstrated later by Sir Guitarte. For the People tab, of course, we will have our students added here, or pupils added here. So I have 3 students already added. And then for the grades, it will appear here. Now let's go back to the stream. Let's go to the settings muna. So the profile picture is important so that the students will recognize you, because if you will have a lot of teachers, so they could recognize that this is the subject for a particular teacher. So your kagandahang picture is really needed. So the notifications here is just default, so it's all activated there. Okay, so let's go back to our classes. Okay, now in order for you to customize the theme, the cover photo of your class, if you would like to change, you just click select theme, and then there are a lot of options that are available for English and history, for math and science, for arts, sports, and other. So in my case, I will choose here that suits my subject. Okay, so automatic, it will be changed. So this will be your cover photo. Okay, so as you can see, it is displayed very specific, the subject, and then the ET, and then this is empowerment technology. Grade 11 is the grade level, diamond is the section, and then here you can access the class code. So you click that. So this is the class code assigned for your particular subject ET. So example, this is the one. So you click copy invite, and then this link, it will be given to your students, your pupils, so that they can access, they can join your class. Okay, so another way of adding your student, you can ask their email address. You can click or you can type it here. You can ask their email ad individually, and then you are going to type it here, and then you click invite. And then those invited will appear here, and once they have accepted or they have joined your class, these students will be counted on your class. Alright, so let's go back here. So for the, if you would like to have synchronous, those online real-time meet up with your students, of course, you'll be needing Google Meet. So you're going to access this. You're going to click this. You're going to give this, the link to your students, so that they can join the Google Meet. Okay, so in order for you to add another class, example, if you have another subject, you're going to click the plus icon. You're going to create class. So example, for my ESP, so ESP grade 9, section Molave, then subject, it's edukasyong pagpapakatao. Then you can type the room number, or you can just leave it blank. Send it, and then we will wait for a while. So now that I have already here my ESP grade 9 section Molave Google class. So again, if you want to change the cover photo, you click select theme, and then you click over those choices, and then in my case, I will just choose this. This here's a notebook. Okay, so okay, in an instant it will be changed. So this will be your cover photo of your class for ESP. So as you can see, the class code is different from my ET subject. Remember that in every class there should be a unique or a different class code to be shared to your students. So you're just going to copy that, and then you give it to your students or pupils. Now if you want to generate the Meet link, going to generate that, and then you're going to copy, and then you save. Okay, so that your students can join your Google Meet. You're going to share the link to them. Okay, so the rest of the functions of the Google Classroom will be discussed by Sir Guitarte. So I think that's enough. That's my part. So let's go back to your presentation. Okay, so the one that I have shared to you earlier, I have done research, and then I have looked into this sites. So for more resources, you can also visit this app user group for Spark Google Resources and Google in Education. So you can just click the links there. And then before I end, I have here a quote. It said, "The illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn," by Alvin Toffler. So we have to adapt within our system ourselves to keep on learning, to unlearning, and to relearning always. Okay, so for that, that ends my lecture demo today. Thank you and Merry Christmas. Bye!